Hello, and thank you for allowing me to present my research proposal. My name is Tracy Boombrigg Miller, and I'll be presenting my proposal today on what are the best instructional methods to increase comfort level of quality CPR skill performance. This project intends to examine how different teaching strategy influence learners' confidence and self-reported skill quality during CPR performance. CPR education is essential. Over 356,000 Americans experience out-of-hospital cardiac arrest every single year. And survival depends heavily on the bystander's ability to provide immediate CPR. Yet despite its importance, CPR skills can be difficult to learn, difficult to retain, and often performed incorrectly in real emergencies. My intended research aims to address this gap by evaluating instructional approaches that best increase comfort, confidence, and willingness to perform CPR. Let's take a look at the existing research. Existing research tells us a couple of important things. Survival rates increase significantly when CPR is delivered quickly and correctly before EMS arrives. CPR and AED use improve survival, but high-quality performance is essential. Hands-on instruction with real-time feedback improves compression depth, rate, technique, and breath delivery. Many participants, especially novice learners, tend to overestimate their CPR ability without feedback. Technology only or video-based instruction alone often fail to improve real-world performance, although there are many companies out there now trying to push the online component of CPR instruction only. Short, high-frequency practice sessions combined with guided instructor feedback improve retention and confidence. Despite improvements in training technology, many interventions still struggle to enhance actual CPR quality or willingness to act in an emergency situation. These findings collectively highlight the need for structured, interactive, hands-on education that includes real-time feedback, both from feedback mannequins and a qualified instructor to support skill development and retention. So let's take a look specifically at the literature review. The literature consistently shows a few of the following things. Even experienced healthcare providers often perform CPR with inadequate compression depth or ventilation quality. So we're looking at bystander CPR providers here, but even those who with more advanced training sometimes have an issue with skill performance. Real-time feedback, especially instructor-led correction, significantly increases performance accuracy and confidence. CPR training duration varies widely, but brief, repeated sessions have been shown to improve retention comparable to traditional multi-hour courses. However, many non-hands-on training programs demonstrate minimal clinical improvements, particularly in compression mechanics. Community studies suggest that while training increases willingness to act, it may not automatically improve technical performance without hands-on practice. Let's take a look furthermore at methodology, so how I plan to conduct this study. This study will employ a one-group pre-test and post-test design. Participants will complete a Likert scale survey both before and after hands-on training. The intervention to measure changes in comfort and self-reported skills. Participants in this study will be ages 15 years or older, recruited from community organizations in the northeastern U.S. Participants requiring a professional CPR BLS cards or above the BLS certification will be excluded. So we're just looking at lay people, not somebody who is going to be performing CPR as a part of their expected job
60
performance.
to 80% of
Procedures.
cardiac arrest
All
participants
participants
die before reaching
and
the
parents of
hospital.
minors,
The point of the study is
we have
I want
those
to
participants between the
identify
ages of 15 and
components of a
18
layperson
will
CPR course that
have
will
to provide an
increase the
informed
likelihood
consent.
that
Everyone
CPR
will
will
complete a
be administered in a
120-minute
timely
CPR
fashion.
skills training session within a 30-day window. So there's going to be an online video portion that they're required to watch, and then they'll come in and do the one-on-one access to CPR training. If I could just clarify that previous statement. So all participants of the study will complete an online portion, the online training. So in traditional CPR classes that are fully in person, there are a lot of videos. So there's an instructional piece of the video, and then there's a practice while watching. So the video portion will be watched by all participants prior to coming in a blended learning style format. So when the participants do arrive for their skills practice session as well as their test, they will have to report to that test within 30 days, and that time will be agreed upon by myself, the instructor, and also the participants. Participants they'll have a one-to-one access to CPR mannequins. There will be instructor-led guidance, so the instructor will read through potential scenarios and give them practice and feedback. There will be hands-on correction, and there will be a structured training and testing sequence. Assessment. The pre-survey will be administered upon arrival, and the post-survey at the end of the session before participants leave. Data will be analyzed, and results will be reported. In summary, this project hopes to highlight the importance of active hands-on instruction supported by real-time feedback in CPR education. As the literature shows, CPR competence relies not only on knowledge, but also on repeated practice and guided correction. I hope that my study will contribute to the body of evidence by examining how a structured training session affects comfort and self-reported skill qualities. Thanks very much for listening, and thank you for considering my intended research.